So the video that you are seeing right now was filmed last night. So you are seeing it today, Friday the 7th. And the reason being is because I just came back from the East Rand. I've been going to the East Rand since I think Wednesday, it was not Tuesday. And the reason why I've been going to the East Rand is because there are few communities, probably 7 or 8 communities that have invited me to observe and also facilitate the nominations for councillors that they would like to send to Ekurhuleni City Council. So they listen to my videos. They are saying, is this what you were talking about? So what have I been talking about? I've told you guys that I have lost faith in political establishments. I've lost faith in politicians. I've lost faith in everything that we know when it comes to politics, elections, governance, and things of that nature. I feel like the only people that understand our plight is ourselves. My neighbor, all sides of my neighbors. Same goes with you. You at home, your neighbors, and your community as a whole that make up a ward understand what the problem is in your ward. And so what better way of ignoring the politicians that don't care? The only thing they care about is for them to earn that 55,000 Rand a month going into their bank accounts, and they come back, they show off to you, and you never get to see them in your community because they've elevated. So they move to Santen. You'll find them in KwaZulu-Natal, probably called Alusha. Where are they in your community? How do they see that there's a problem that is going on in a community in the wee hours of the morning that needs a counselor? They are nowhere to be found. So they wanted to ask, is this what you were talking about? And I'm going to put a disclaimer here. This community or these communities in the East Rand, they've also had a lot of political instability around this time of elections where a candidate gets unalived or their lives get endangered. So of course, what was happening there was these communities, they make up a ward and they would hold a meeting. They've been holding meetings for at least 3 weeks now. And these meetings were building up to nominations of people that they are going to be putting in the IEC lists. So, of course, there's going to be a ward councillor. From a ward councillor, there are other names as well that are going to be thrown in as PR councillors should that particular ward win some votes or whatever the case might happen during the 4th of November. And all of these people are not politicians. All of them are graduates, people that have been sitting at home for years. There's one person that even holds a master's degree for the past 15 years and never utilized it before. Those are the saddest things that you come across. Fortunately, this individual was given the opportunity to be the councillor candidate for their community. They believe in her. It's a her. And she's not only she deserved the position, but the work that she's been doing in her community, unnoticed. You know, those heroes that are unsung, yeah, but the community remembered her and said, no. Ulamtana loya, ulamtana. Yes, lo fundileyo. That's the one we want. She got nominated without her even knowing about it. She was called if she will accept the nomination. She was at work, by the way. She was working at a retail store that I'm not going to mention. She said, okay, I'll take the nomination. And of course, I've been going through these meetings and these nominations, and I said, exactly. This is exactly what I've been talking about, where communities are now taking it upon themselves to go to council, to city council, so that the people that they are sending to city council will come back to the community. And here's the condition that was given. Imagine one condition that was given to all these candidates. You do not leave the community under any circumstances, meaning when you get elected as a councillor or a PR councillor, You are not leaving your community. You are going to go to the city council. You are the person that when we meet on the streets, grocery stores, whatever the case might be, you kind of, share with us. Put us in your confidence what is going on in city council. How are we going to be served? Rather than us waiting and twiddling our thumbs and wondering if we ever going to get served. And so when let's say, for example, my house has a sewage problem. I tell you, hey, my house has a sewage problem. And then you and I walk, as my counselor, you come with me and I show you. And then what you do, you log a call right in front of me. You log a call with the municipality to come and fix this. You announce yourself, I am a counselor of ward, what, in this city. So that the municipality jumps on it and get it done within an hour or two. Now, how is a councillor going to do that when they're living outside of the community that voted for them? So that's the condition. Should you leave, we will hold another meeting like this one, and we will recall you and replace you. And they say, oh, the list, like what is required at IEC. Political parties have what you call IEC lists. They are also going to send their own IEC lists. And these IEC lists will rank people accordingly. If you are not going to do as the committees are asking you to do, as they're sending you to city council, and they also included performance assessment. If within 100 days of being elected and we are not seeing any movements, then we are going to begin to call a meeting with you and ask you what's holding you up. That's what these communities are saying. What is holding you up? You better have a good answer, and that answer must not be an excuse, or it's because of the mayor, or it's because of the mayoral committee, or it's because of this MMC. They don't want to hear that story. They want to hear how do you influence the mayor, or how do you influence the MMC, or how do you influence the council, so that they focus on your community and start delivering the services that you deserve. I was mind blown. I felt so proud. It's like I gave birth to all of them. Like I was a proud parent. I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. And that is why it's important as South Africans, we need to push for direct elections of a president, direct elections of a mayor, direct elections of a premier, provincial premier, direct elections of members of parliament, legislature, all of that. And then we give them conditions that goes along with performance assessment. Because we cannot now just sit and fold our arms after the elections and think that things are going to happen on their own. No, we are no longer doing that. We are no longer doing that. Now we are holding people that we elect to account. If they are failing to do the work, please step down or we will remove you. So now you actually belong to the people. People are the ones that are in control of your 5 years in city council. You are no longer going to do things as you please. And you are also going to consult with the community if there's a change of, let's say, a Speaker of the House, or maybe even the mayor. You have to come to us first, consult. That's what those committees are saying. We are not going to have a situation where the municipality or the metro changes mayors every now and again, speakers now and again, because they're in some sort of a coalition and everybody needs to have a turn. They say they're no longer going to be playing that game. You're going to have to come to us and we will give you instructions whether to vote for or against this particular proposal, coming mostly from rogue political parties. So as an independent, you are not independent in there. You belong to the community. You need to respect their vote, and you need to come to them and say, hey, listen, guys, there's a proposal of a vote of non-confidence. Then you tell the community what is so what's the word that I'm looking for? What is so what's the word I'm looking for? What's the synonym for confidence? Or whatever it is. So you have to explain to the community, how did this mayor fail? Or how did this speaker fail in the city council for them to be changed? And why should we, as this community, allow you to vote for the person that is preferred as a speaker or as a mayor? No. This thing that you are going to usurp people's power and then you play with it inside city council has come to an end. And I'm telling you, it's 7 communities. And it's not just 7 communities that they're doing this. They want to do this with the entire. They will try to like eat this elephant one bite at a time, because there are some areas in Ekurhuleni that are still ANC strong. And that is why some of these people are saying, let's not make too much noise about what we are doing, because some areas of Ekurhuleni, their ANC stronghold, and they don't want their candidates' lives to be endangered. And I agree with that. I don't think we should be too robust and being all that about these candidates. Yes, they are going to be known. They are already known. As a matter of fact, whether the candidate campaigns or don't campaign, it's a resolution of these 7 communities, these 7 wards, basically, that they already have their candidates. They already have. These candidates don't necessarily have to put up placards and no. When it comes to elections, they know everybody there that have registered to vote and eligible to vote, they'll vote for these candidates. That's exactly what I'm talking about. We need to phase out politicians. Politicians don't care. All they care about is themselves and lying to us. And once again, I'm also enjoying ANC getting kicked out of people's homes. Oh, those videos, they are beautiful. All those videos, they're nice. I've also seen that other people are creating skits out of such videos where they get like an ANC beep, or I don't know whether they get it sewn or they get it from the ANC, I don't know. And then they create skits on it. And they are hilarious. I mean, they add to the message that you shouldn't vote for the ANC. I even saw another video of the ANCs, I don't know where, they are cleaning, those illegal dump sites. They had actually cleaned it out. And there's a man standing with a camera taking videos of them saying, whatever you do, fellow South Africans, do not vote for the ANC. We are in this situation we're in today because of the ANC. And those people think, oh, they're taking videos because, promoting them. No, he's telling the country not to vote for the ANC because now they are cleaning and they're going to come in, wash your laundry. Give them all that. If they want to wash your laundry, give them. Tell them to come back again next week. If they give you food or groceries, take those grocery packs, eat them, and don't vote for them. So those videos are hilarious. I'm enjoying them. I call that Operation Bakazumnyango, because that's exactly what we are doing with the ANC. This cannot be. But my heart is filled. It is clean from what I've been witnessing. Yes, I've facilitated all of those, and I'm happy. I'm happy that we are going independent. We are going independent. Independent candidates is the way to go for every ward. The political parties, let's kick them to the curb. Take them to go learn a lesson. They need to go and learn a lesson. And then in the next 2.5 years, we'll be fighting all the way to the Constitutional Court, if we have to, for direct elections, for the amendment of the current electoral system. If it means we go all the way to the Constitutional Court, that is what we're going to have to do. Anyways, I thought let me share this with you. I'm a bit sweaty because I don't know why. I didn't even turn on the heater either. But I'm happy. Independent candidacy is the route we are taking. Done with politicians. They are liars. They don't care, these people. They absolutely don't care. So in 2029, we need to continue on this trajectory. Direct elections election of a president, direct elections of members of parliament. That's what we're going to be fighting for. And we should be fighting for that. Thank you all so much for listening, and have a fantastic Friday. And the Matlan Commission is not sitting today. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll see each other sometime during the day or end of the day. I don't know. We'll see. But we do get the Matlan Commission withdrawal syndrome. I do get it, for me, especially on Monday. When the Matlan Commission of Inquiry didn't sit, I was like, I'm having withdrawals, guys. I'm having withdrawals. Where it is? Well, fortunately, there were other things that were going on. Like, what's his name again? Was appearing in court? Brown Mukhotsi. Anyways, let me see you next time. Goodbye.